What's going on, you guys? Ryan from WadFakes here. Welcome back to another edition of Mail Call. Finally back in the ring for this one. We've got two packages. One coming from my great friend Cody, aka Steinsenberg's Customs, or Team Rated CDS on YouTube, though that will all be linked down below. Definitely more excited for this one, so we are going to save that after we open up this package, which you already know from the priority mail. It is from Ringside Collectibles, of course, and we've got some more new figures in here. I believe Elite 63, as well as another figure from the Top Talent set. So after this, I will have gotten every single Top Talent figure, except for the only one that I do not really want, which is Braun Strowman, just because it's more the same. You can also see some two figures in the background over there, and those are figures that I got that I didn't unbox, but we're going to go ahead and open this and let them all just fly out. So the first we're going to talk about are, of course, a tag team. Cody told me these could be figures of the year, and that is Razor and, is it Akam, I think, the authors of Pain, their first Elites. Let's take a look at Razor really quick. These figures look very, very awesome just by looking at them. They come with the elite versions of the new NXT Tag Team Championships, which is great. Again, we also have Akam over here. Some fantastic, of course, True Effects head scans. You can see right there. The detailing all on his vest and everything. And then again, the NXT Tag Team Championship, which is covered up by the logo. But really excited to get these open and see how they are. And then we have finally another non-painted Finn Bálor figure, again from the Top Talents line in his Pride sort of inspired attire with the interchangeable hands and the great head scan. So a black attire but with some rainbow on it. And we will go ahead again, unbox this, of course. The two figures in the back here I got recently are American Alpha, and I'm a little bit late to the party on these, but I got them on Amazon for like 28 or 29 together, which I think is a great deal. They are very nice figures. The only thing I don't like is the skin tone difference from their chests and their arms and head, so it's not really noticeable on Gable. However, you can see that this color is just pretty much completely different from the rest of the body. And it definitely shows more in some very bright lights. So they are very, very nice figures. Love them, minus the little change with the skin tone. But last but not least, again, we have the package from Cody, aka Steinsenberg, or Team Rated CDS. If you're a fan of pick fetting, you gotta go check out Cody's new show. It's gonna be linked with his channel in the description. In my opinion, he is easily the best pick fetter out there. His show is an hour long. It is awesome. I just watched it yesterday. I highly recommend you watch it too. We've got two customs in here though that I am just super duper pumped for, and they are, of course, the, I'm just going to make sure that there's nothing else in here. They are D.I.Y. So first things first, we have Johnny Gargano right over here, which we will probably take a look at after the customs, but Johnny Gargano's right here. Or I guess we could just look at him now, as well as his partner in crime, Tommaso Ciampa, which obviously doesn't have a head scan, though fear not, in the next start to finish I will be putting on the basic head scan from the NXT line, so he will be all completed. Taking a look though first at Ciampa, he's got the Daniel Bryan torso, and this is all hand painted right here. I mean, look at how good that looks. You got D.I.Y. on the back, Ciampa's logo, or on the front I should say, Ciampa's logo on the back, the knee brace, just his boots. I mean, these are really, really nice looking attires. I don't plan on getting the official Elites, so I definitely wanted to get these over them because I'm just not a fan of the official Elites. Then, of course, we have Gargano, same Bryan torso, and then he's got the D.I.Y. logo right there. I'll get rid of that red paint on his leg with just some nail polish remover. That'll be pretty simple. And then on the back, he's got the same logo as well. Again, all hand painted. Cody did a phenomenal job on the kick pads as well. He's got that same logo. So that is all really, really awesome. Again, stay tuned to start to finish, where I'm going to be swapping the Ciampa head onto the Ciampa body, of course, and that's going to look even great and will officially complete D.I.Y. But it's great to have finally an Elite Johnny Gargano as well as Ciampa. So yeah, passing up on the official Elite. So we're going to go ahead and unbox these figures from Ringside, probably starting off with Authors of Pain. I mean, I'm not really sure. We'll see how it goes, but really excited to have these. Let's go ahead and open them up. So I guess we're actually going to start things off with Mr. Bálor. And I do have a non-painted Bálor Elite. It is the ringside exclusive. I have a fix-up on it, but this is obviously a more unique attire, not just plain black, though. That one does have like the Bálor Club logo on there. The head scan's great, which we'll talk about. I'm a little bit disappointed, though, in the jacket. Mattel has been doing a pretty good job as of late with the whole cloth accessories. So, kind of disappointed that we get a plastic or rubber jacket. I'm trying to get this damn hand out. One of the coolest things, though, is the interchangeable hands, which we'll talk about. But you have the Bálor logo on the back in the rainbow. Again, a lot of the detailing is molded on. But we're going to take this off, though. Shouldn't be too hard. People have told stories about jackets like this. This is actually pretty difficult, and how sometimes they've snapped arms trying to take it off, which is kind of crazy. Luckily, I've never had to deal with that, though. So, again, the other accessory is the interchangeable hands. He comes with two chokeslam style hands. Not sure if that's the exact same mold, which are okay, but we're going to take them out and put on the more unique hands for Bálor, which are the sort of open hands that he uses to pose his entrance. So there's the first, and here is the second. So voila, there you go. And he can sort of do his whole, entrance pose where he flicks it up, and that looks really good. I believe Bill said these are the same hands that are going to be on the Scott Hall figure. So taking a look at the head scan, it has a great resemblance to Bálor. I think this is the best Bálor head scan. Definitely the most realistic looking one. Hopefully that's better. I had to raise the brightness there a little bit. I was a little too dark, but he's got his great fade, and the hair as well, or the beard hair I should say, looks great. Fantastic resemblance to Bálor. He's got his ripped torso. Again, the Bálor logo in the rainbow there, also on the back. The knee pads are the Randy Orton style, have the rainbow on the back, and the kick pads as well. So same molding and everything as the ringside one. Different head scan, different hands, and a different tire though. Very nice. I would say get this Bálor. It is pretty nice. I keep saying nice, but the attire is more unique than the past one, obviously, with the rainbow on it. The hands are really cool. Though I think I am going to put my extra set of Rollins open hands on, just because I'm not really a huge fan of the chokeslam hands, and he obviously doesn't have this pose throughout every match. So, yeah, but he can do a handstand with these hands if you try. So, Bálor is nice, but we're going to move on now to AOP. This review is actually great timing because AOP just won the Raw Tag Team Championships, which, again, is just the most perfect timing. So there's Razar, and then we have Akam over here. They come with very similar accessories, including some stands, if you, of course, want to stand them up. But the first thing we are going to look at, one of the main reasons why I've got these guys, is the updated NXT Tag Team Championships, which look so nice. This belt design is awesome. The gloss paint that they do on Elite titles is just amazing. So these look about 1,000 times better than the basic ones that I have. And they are actually a little bit bigger than the average title, so they can fit on AOP. But here's Akam, which we're going to take out. These are some big figures. There you go. There's his hat, as well as Razar. So boom, and there you go. So we'll put the masks on them, and it's something I've always thought about, especially when they introduced this gear, but I don't know if any of you have ever played the video game Army of Two, but they definitely resemble characters, and I'm curious if they had, or if they're inspired at all by that video game. I mean, they seriously look a lot like them, but the masks are pretty cool. They're rubber, they're not soft, and they fit right on there and look awesome on them. The vests, of course, are removable, are similar to the Shield vests as well, though obviously molded much bigger for these two. And we're going to go ahead and take them off. It says AOP on the back. On both of them, a lot of molding going on, a lot of great detail, which you'll love to see. So here we go. We're going to take that off. And one new feature about these guys, which is also seen on the ringside exclusive Matt Hardy, is the painted on elbow pad, which is very, very interesting. So these guys have the painted on ones, no physical ones, which is pretty cool. But we're going to look at, this is Akam, right? I think this is Akam. I'm already confused. His head scan looks great, though. Fantastic resemblance. Everything looks great. He's got the mohawk even. though I would have maybe preferred how they had the full hair, which they kind of have going on right now. He's got his Samoan tattoo, again, the painted on elbow pad, some Undertaker-style MMA gloves. Then he's got his singlet, says AOP on the bottom right, nothing on the back. Then just some combat pants that again say AOP with some molded on brown knee pads, which are a really nice touch and look great. Then we have Razar, another great head scan, very expressive with a lot of great likeness to him. Definitely matches the intensity of the Authors of Pain. There's the same logo on the bottom there, on the left side of the pants as well, and the molded on knee pad. So the attires are fairly basic, or simple I should say, just like Finn, not a whole lot going on. But they're very nice, fantastic AOP Elites. I definitely say pick them up, especially for these NXT championships, which are absolutely awesome, and the figures are great too. I didn't have AOP, so it was a must-get for me. But that does it for this episode of Mail Call. These figures are awesome. Finn Bálor, especially, is awesome. American Alpha 2, great figures, though we didn't unbox them. And, of course, the custom DIY from Cody, which, again, go check out all this stuff. Links is in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed, though. Stay tuned soon for an episode of Start to Finish featuring maybe some of the guys featured on here, though I won't give it away. Again, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and as always, stay tuned to the next one.